Happy morning. Welcome to our book date session with you today. And the best book we recommend to you every single 2 weeks. So today we have something very, very exciting. Let's go. I have a test for you, Gideon.
Okay.
A test. Let's go. I will share a screen. I will give you a 10-second. All right. Then I will show up a screen. Then with 10 words, 10 items, and I will give you 10 seconds and you remember that. I will test you out after that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I can see that now. Counting from now, huh?
Yeah, okay. You just see it, right? One,
Yeah.
two. Okay. Stop. 10 seconds. Finish. What is number 5?
Number 5 is star.
Whoa. All right. How about number 7?
Number 7, rainbow.
Oh, fast. Number 9.
Number 9 is cat.
Whoa, not bad, huh? Very good. I think number 2, you know that, right? 2.
You know, I know. Number 2 is socks.
Whoa. It's just so fantastic. 10 seconds, give you 10 words that you can remember that so well. How you do that?
Yeah, this is related to the books that we want to recommend to you. So the book is called Limitless by Jim Kwik. So this is a birthday gift from Joyce. So I'm very thankful for giving me this book. And this book actually improved my memory a lot by reading the books and learning the skills. So a little bit about Jim Kwik first. So Jim Kwik is the world-renowned expert in I think brain improvement, brain optimizations. Brain optimization, accelerated learning, and memory improvement. So I think he is the brain coach for many entrepreneurs, students, movie stars for more than 20 years.
Me too. He is my superbrain coach as well. I learned from his superbrain course, the online course, right before I read this book. And right before he published this book, he already have the course in place. I think a few years back, I bought his, I think 2018, I bought his course. Okay, so
Now my
tell us,
turns.
no. Tell us how you remember your 1 to 10 just now.
Oh, I use some of the technique that Jim has taught. One of it is called associations. How you associate the number and the pictures, the pictures there. A picture is visualizations. So for me, like number 1, I still remember number 1 is sun. So how I remember is like the first thing you do in the morning, or first thing you see in the morning usually is sun, right? The sun's coming up. So I remember that is sun. And socks, number 2, right? Usually people wear a pair of socks. So number 2 is socks. And number 8, right? And the 8 is octopus. And like octopus have 8 feet. Yeah, so it's number 8. So this is how I remember. And very easily I use this to remember a lot of things.
Oh, means that you are using the numbers linked to something.
Yes.
That in your life that you remember. 1 is sun, 2 is socks, and 3 is traffic light.
3 is traffic light. Yeah. Because there's three signal there.
Oh, I see. For your information, you didn't use like, to him this is called sun list, right? For me, I personally have a list is 1 to 99, which is I didn't use sun list. I'm using Chinese, how would I say, it's a Chinese pronunciation association kind of thing to create words after each of the numbers. So if I want to remember numbers, it comes out very easily that I have the 1 to 99. I can turn them into picture. Later, I will share with you the how. So let's go for this. I have something to say, Gideon, before we jump into the session. Right? If there's one thing that you ask me, what I want to learn when I was in when I was so young, when I was in a primary school that time, this is the one thing that I want to learn is how to learn. You know what? We in the school, teacher teach us what to learn, why we learn. Yeah, you know why you learn and what information you are reading through, what you learn. But no one actually teach me how to learn. How you can remember that particular large pool of information. How you're going to summarize it, how you can comprehend it better. Nobody actually teaches. So I'm thinking that if the one skill, if I were to learn last time, is how to learn. Because Jim Kwik loved to talk about this is knowledge is power. Remember? He said knowledge is power. If you say knowledge is power, learning is superpower.
Yeah.
Because if you happen to know that LEARN inside this word, that is a hidden word inside called EARN. The faster you can learn, the faster you can earn. So if the faster, the better, the smarter that you can learn, definitely you can do so much of things better. And for your all information today, me and Gideon, we challenge ourselves. There's no notes in front of us at all. So we are just talking it out from our own memory, whatever we learned from Jim Kwik. Okay, so now pass to you, Gideon. Anything you want
My turn to challenge you now.
Let's go.
So I know,
challenge.
yeah, I know you have a list also on your own. So I want to show you the list. And can you see a list?
Yes.
I want to give you 10 seconds or so to remember all these 10 items. Start. Okay.
Yes.
I think yours is more difficult than mine. Anyway, okay. Can you list out the 10 items just now in sequence?
Wow, some more in sequence. Don't go for all with sequence. Hola. So with sequence also can. Fire hydrant, then we have balloon, then we have battery, barrel, void, diamond, knight. We have ox. We have toothpaste. We have a signboard, sign.
Wow.
So we have the 10. Yes, am I right?
How you can make it? Do you use different technique this time?
Yeah, this is a very fantastic way. I love this way that Jim teach us is this one. How you actually can turn the words into the picture. All right. Fire hydrant. You picture a fire hydrant. All right. That is called, you visualize there is a fire hydrant, a big one standing beside you, like a fire hydrant, right? And then the second word is balloon, right?
Yeah.
I picture a large pool of balloon that tie up together with the fire hydrant there. Big enough. You must make it as big enough for you to remember that. And then the third one is battery. So I imagine that the balloon actually took up the fire hydrant up to the sky and it hit on one of the battery, all right, and explode. And the fourth is called barrel. So it's like the battery explode already, come out a lot of barrel. You know, the barrel, the tong tong, the barrel, and then the barrel, and then it's like it can go until like a board sparkling around like a seesaw, and then it can only balance by a big sparkling diamond. Let us see a big sparkling diamond right there, and then come with a knight. Come with the knight. Come with the knight that want to take the diamond, you know. And the knight on the horse is rushing to run away. This is what I picture, right? Then after that, this knight met with the ox, but he has to kick off the ox, the only way is using a toothpaste to brush the teeth of the ox. Sometimes we have to make it humor.
Yeah.
This is what exactly Jim teach us, how to use the humor to have the association, and then come with the last one is with a sign, congratulations that you made it through. So
I think you make a story like a storyline to connect all the things.
Yes, this is a visualization plus the association. This is the technique that Jim he teach in this book. You visualize it, and then you associate all the words with the story that you tell yourself. It is such a fun one to really connect a lot of dots together. I love that so much because sometimes once in a while, me and my family members, we play that. So it just to recall us, how to recall and make our brain stronger. Definitely, I love it.
Yeah, definitely. I think to echo to what you say, when we visualize something, we must visualize something where it's exaggerate, funny, so that you can remember, like balloon, you say very big balloon, usually people don't imagine this, like, so you imagine very big balloon because it's all inside your mind only. You have to tell people like this, I imagine this thing, because I think this will enhance your memory if you imagine something that's funny, that humorous, that is exaggerate, that's to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing, Joyce, I know you are a speaker, seasonal speakers, and you give speech a lot in front of the audience, virtually or in person, sometimes hours. And sometimes I'm very amazed at how you can remember all the point, all the notes, all the contents. How do you do that?
The secret.
Secret. Can you share the secret today?
There is a secret in that. A lot of people ask me actually. They ask me how you actually can just deliver on stage like for an hour or 1.5 hours like without notes. I said yes because 20 years ago I learned this one skill. It is also one of the skills that Jim taught in the book is talking about location. You can actually put the information, your information that you want to deliver, the information that you want to remember at different location. It can be the location at your home, all right, your own bedroom or your own house or your school or your lecture hall or your office. So Gym Teach One is like you can store the information at your different parts of your body. It just happened to be like your brain, your hair, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your hands. For me, I store information in my finger. We have 5 fingers, but remember, we have a different parts of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 compartments that we can store information right inside. Then both hands, I already have 30, right? So depending to how many points I have, how I actually store it. So I can just remember this 1, 2, 3, point number 1. This is like, if I touch it, I know that, this is the number 1 point that I want to deliver. Then I finish 1, I go to 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. So it's like you store it, and definitely throughout the years, practice and practice and practice and practice makes the improvement that you can see. I learned it 19 years ago or 20 years ago, exactly 20 years ago. Oh my goodness, this is my workbook if anybody want to see. This is my workbook like 20 years ago when I was 19 years old. I learned memory techniques course. I'm so grateful that my parents allow me to go to this course. They invest in me to go to this course. I remember that kind. For a few classes they need to spend like a 1,000. Back then, 1,000 is quite a lot Malaysian ringgit. So I go there and I learned that, and 20 years practicing. That's the secret. When I want to say the secret, right? When people
I will observe your fingering now next time when you talk, like touching. Then I'll know you remember this
if
thing.
anybody actually notice, I touch it. to recall some of the information that I want to say. So, but those people that don't know, then they may not know the secret, right? What I touch and which point I already reached to the point. So I can definitely deliver things easier, better, faster, not so struggle. Yeah. So that's the little secret. Gideon, I know that you learned from Jim Kwik after this book, right? You told me you remember others people's name easier. Share with us how.
Yeah, one of the very funny thing I want to share by reading this book, Jim Kwik talk about how to remember people's name.
Hmm.
I think all the people want you to remember their name.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's just difficult how to remember a person's name. One of the very funny thing is, I can teach you here is, let's say I meet Joyce for the first time, and
Yeah.
Joyce tell me that, oh, my name is Joyce. Then I'll remember Joyce, Joyce.
Hmm.
I will imagine these 5 letters printed on Joy's forehead now. Joyce, using my favorite color. Maybe I like green, so I will imagine a green font Joyce on Joy's forehead. So when I'm talking to Joyce for the first time, I'll imagine that this word is is dancing on your head, on your forehead, or doing something on your forehead. Just make it lively and make it funny or humorous, and keep looking at your forehead for a few times, and you will remember, because the next time, let's say the second time I meet Joyce again, I will, the word will come out in the forehead again, and I'll say, okay, Joyce, how are you?
It's a very, how to say, each of us, we have our creativity mind, right? Use our creativity mind to think something funny, something fun that you can really associate the person. If the person is having wearing spec, how you can associate the name with a spectacle or long hair or short hair or curly hair, how it goes is one of the very important way that you can make it fun. Just make it fun so much. And I want to ask you, Gideon, how to remember my birthday date, 21st of August. Next month.
Oh, you want to tell the
When
whole
is
world
my
your birthday date?
birthday? how
Okay.
to memorize my birthday?
I have my own way of remember birthday date.
Mm,
One of it is using this can be applicable when you know that person. Okay,
mm,
so I know Joyce like bear. So I will associate bear with the birthday. So I'm thinking you must think something funny. So I'm thinking a bear wearing marathon clothes, and marathon clothes will have number, right? So the number is 821, and the bear is running the marathon, on his way. So 821. So I know you are wellness coach also, right? So you like healthy things, right? So the bear is very healthy conscious. So the bear is running marathon, and he putting 821 in front of the clothes. So this is how I remember.
this is so funny. Oh dear. It's like okay lah, for those people who really know me, you all know me that I love teddy bears so much. I have a bunch of teddy bears at my bed there. So and I'm also curious why the bear run marathon
Doing something healthy.
on doing something healthy.
But marathon is very like very tough for the bear. So it's very funny. The bear is like teddy bear is like very tired running. He can't keep his breath.
I'm very tired though. Okay. All right. That's one of the great way when it comes to remember dates, remember number. Okay, for me, and I want to tell you is like you give me a set of phone number. Let's say when you are going outside, right? You other people give you phone number. I know that right now we were going to hand out our phone, type, save in our phone book. Or if you don't have your phone, you may choose to write on a piece of paper with a pen, pencil, and a paper, right? Let's say none of this exists in the world. Like you cannot have the phone and you cannot have the pen. You have no pen, no pencil, no paper, no phone. How are you going to memorize it? How are you going to remember the phone number that someone important they're giving to you?
Mm.
Memorization. You remember That's why it's so important. It really helps me when I see a phone number when I'm driving. That's the most thing that I always test out myself is when I drive. I can't touch my phone. I can't have my paper when I drive. I saw a phone number that I want to remember, right? So that's how I use the 1 to 99, which is the one that I associate the number like Gideon at the start. He associate his sun list. 1 is sun, 2 is socks, 3 is traffic light, 4 is what? 4 is car. Yeah, all this to a number, and you turn it into the picture, turn it into a story, visualization, association, it create the story, and when you need it, you turn the picture, the story out into the words again. That is so helpful. I tell you, I've been testing so many times. There's one time, emergency time, that I have nothing on my hand, that I only have my brain. That skill, it really helps me so much. So, Jim Kwik talk about one thing, motivation. Motivation, one part of it. Motivation to him is purpose times energy times S to the power of 3 equation, right? So remember what is the first one? Gideon, test you a bit.
Sorry.
Purpose.
Purpose. Yeah, purpose time energy time. Yeah.
Times energy times, purpose, why we do what we do. Energy is everything is energy. I'm the wellness coach. I share so many things about how to have the vibrant energy. That's I always share. I have this online course. It's called Wellness Masterclass. Later I will put the link below. You can check it out. How to have the energy that you can see me and Gideon that we have to really live our life. Right, so important. Times another one is called S to the power of 3. It's called small, simple step every single day. Small, simple step. Not from me, This is from Jim Kwik, from his book. Today we are talking about his book. It's small, simple steps that we practice and carry out every single day that matters. If you want to have a great memory, you want to have this great limitless brain, practicing every single day matters. Definitely will bring you. You see me, I can deliver that speech without notes. It take me years to deliver that. You see people playing piano, people playing violin in front of the crowd, in front of the audience. They take years, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think one of the things that people need to know is our brain is not a hard disk. Hard disk can be full. When you use a certain stage, can be full. A lot of people think that my brain is full. We'll tell you my brain is full. I cannot learn anymore. But brain is actually not hard disk, according to Jim Kwik. It's actually a muscle. The more you practice, the more you become better at it. So and we have to learn the skill. Of course, and people tell you they are not good in memory. It's not that they are not good in memory. I think they haven't learned the way to the skill to have a better memory. So don't give up. You can learn that, but
definitely.
Yeah.
This is such, if you want to have a superpower, this is a superpower. Whether who you are a mom, you are a dad, you are an employee, you are entrepreneurs, whoever, you need this skill that really can level up your brain, your earnings, your lifestyle, everything that you want in your life. So I'm so glad that 19 years ago, not 19 years ago, 20 years ago, that I have this chance to know about the memory techniques that really enhance my life in whatever that I learn and whatever I do in my life. So strongly suggesting you go to get this book. You can get it online everywhere, called Limitless by Jim Kwik.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else you want to share, Gideon, before we off?
No, I think get the book, because there's so much we can only share in this very short time. There's a lot of more things in this book, like speed reading. So which is very important. No, speed reading.
My goodness, Gideon, are you sure you want to go for speed dating?
Speed reading.
You say that. Okay. All right. And tell us, what is the one aha things that you learned from us today? Right? We have been talking about 25 minutes or super overtime. That tell us what is the one thing, aha thing that you learned from us that you want to put into action today.